sa inyo lahat. Alam ko medyo late ang simula natin, kaya hindi na po ako magpapaligoy-ligoy pa. Diretso na tayo sa ating topic. Our topic is, and who is my neighbor? Binigay sa akin yung topic in Tagalog. That is why I presuppose na Tagalog ang aking magiging presentation. But let me just combine Tagalog and English for the sake of the, meron pang non-Filipinos dito. A few. I saw a few of them. I think it sounds obvious to you where this line comes from. And I'm going to introduce the biblical text mamayang konti. Of course, we have to put this whole thing in the context of our celebration of this year, 2020, as the year of ecumenism, interreligious dialogue, and the indigenous peoples. Tatlong klaseng dialogue. Actually, the key word for this is dialogue. Dialogue. Maraming tao sa buhay natin. We have to deal with different kinds of people. Pero siguro pwede natin i-categorize sa dalawang klase ang mga taong nakakatagpo natin. Ang una ay yung iba at yung pangalawa ay yung hindi iba. Others and the not others. Tumingin kayo sa katabi ninyo. Do you know your neighbor? Yeah. If you don't know your neighbor, can you take time to introduce yourself to your neighbor, who you are, or ask who your neighbor is?
Ako nga po pala si George, isa sa cameraman ng Mexico.
Nag-ingay kayo. Ibig sabihin, yung iba hindi nyo talaga kilala yung katabi ninyo. No? Alright, tama na yan.
Paano kayo, ma'am? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Ngayon, pwede mo bang sabihin sa iyong katabi, hindi ka iba sa akin?
Hindi ka iba sa akin.
Alright. Okay. Kung di kayo dati magkakilala, katabi mo was other than you. Iba sa iyo. And there is a process that leads to yung pagiging hindi iba. Oh. Alam niyo ba, sa Pilipino, may dalawang forma ang first person plural. Ang first person singular sa Pilipino ay ano? Ako. Ano ang first person plural sa Tagalog? Dalawa ang sinasabi ninyo. Sino nagsabing kami?
Bigyan ko ng ketchup, master, or ketchup.
Sino nagsabing tayo? Oh, mas marami ang tayo. Dalawang klase ang we. You can translate the first person plural, we, into the word kami, which means we exclusive. Or tayo, we inclusive. Kasama kayo. Yung pasok sa dalawa ay kapwa. At yung hindi pasok ay iba. And we make a distinction between the neighbor, yung kapwa, at yung non-neighbor, which means yung iba, the others. Now, dialogue is the process by which the others become no longer others. Yung iba ay magiging hindi na iba sa atin. That's the result of dialogue. Ibig sabihin, kung hindi ka na iba sa akin, ikaw ay kapwa. Ikaw ay kapwa. Ang layunin ng pakikipagkapwa ay simple lang. Ang dating hindi iba, ang dating iba ay maging hindi na iba. Those who used to be others become no longer others. Okay na ako. Nakikita ko naman. Salamat. Thank you. Kapag alangan ang tao sa piling natin, minsan sasabihan natin siya, ikaw naman, huwag ka nang mahihiya sa akin, para ka namang iba. Englishin niyo nga yun. Diba, no? As if you are others. Para ka namang iba. Well, itong taon na ito, the year of ecumenism, the year of interreligious dialogue, and the year of the indigenous people, is a year of dialogue. Ang key word is dialogue. Pakikipagkapwa. Meaning, ang ecumenism, hindi man kita kapwa Katoliko, kapwa Kristiyano rin naman kita. Ang interreligious dialogue, hindi man kita kapwa Kristiyano, kapwa mananampalataya din kita. At ang dialogue with indigenous people, hindi man tayo magkatulad ng kultura, ay kapwa-tao pa rin kita. Kapwa-tao pa rin naman kita. Next slide, please. May kabaligtaran din ang pakikipagkapwa. Next slide. Kawawa naman yung nasa baba, no? Tumitingala pa kayo. Baka magka-stiff neck kayo na yan. Biglang mas maswerte pa yung nasa taas. Okay. May kabaliktaran din ng pakikipagkapwa. The opposite of dialogue. Ang kabaliktaran ng pakikipagkapwa ay ang pagturing sa kapwa bilang iba sa pamamagitan ng pagtutok o pagpapatindi sa pagkakaiba o pagiging iba ng kapwa. And you know, the word that is used in English for this is othering. Othering. Such as when specific sectors of society are vilified and labeled, for example, as ito, mga typical labels. Next slide. Drug suspects, criminals, communists, subversives, terrorists, foreigners, etc., etc. Maraming tipo ng mga labels na gamit sa buong mundo for othering. Iba yan. At alam natin lahat sa kasaysayan, this was Hitler's effective strategy in isolating the Jews from the German society. It's how he succeeded in keeping people quiet, even if they were aware that he was already exterminating them in gas chambers. The guilt is compounded by the fact that they were aware. It is not true that they were not aware. They were aware. But their awareness was influenced by the ideology of othering. I am aware that these people are around us, but they are a threat to me. And so, you don't care. The indifference is the result of the othering. I wonder if you are familiar with the famous lines by the German Lutheran pastor Martin Niemöller, who said the famous lines. Can we read them together? First, they came for the Jews, but I did nothing because I am not a... First muna. The previous slide, please. Yeah, ulitin natin. First, they came for the Jews, but I did nothing because I am not a Jew. Then they came for the socialists, but I did nothing because I am not a socialist. Then they came for the Catholics, but I did nothing because I am not a Catholic. Finally, they came for me, but by then there was no one left to help me. It's a good warning to all of